What's up, my lovelies? It's your girl here, Rein. Welcome back to Anointed to Bling. If you're new here, welcome aboard. I hope you stick around. And if you're not, welcome back. You know I love you, and I'm so glad that you decided to tune in today. I want to share very briefly with you today a really quick and easy tutorial. We can all agree that cake tables that rotate are so the bomb. We can also agree that rotating turntables are so the bomb. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to decorate one. Very quick, very easy, and then we're going to talk entrepreneurial usage for it. So let's go, because it's coming up right now. I got this turntable on Amazon. It's by Zim, and it was $89, which is a little bit expensive, but I like that it is remote controlled and it has a bunch of different speeds on it. I won't go through all that because this tutorial is about designing it. So I'm going to use this bling wrap. You can get this at Hobby Lobby in a smaller roll. I got this in LA about 10 yards, but you can get it at Hobby Lobby for $9.99 in the wedding section. I also got this mirror that I'm going to be putting on it from Hobby Lobby. It is $9.99 regularly. You can use your 40% off. It's 12.9 inches, which is actually perfect for this. It's just a tinge wider than this, but it doesn't really matter. And if you go every other week, you can actually get this for $4.50. You need a hot glue gun, some hot glue, and some E6000. And so I'm going to get started in blinging this up. For those of you who bling tings, this isn't new for you. It's super easy. For those of you who don't, well, catch on, because it's still super easy. I am using my heavy grade, construction grade hot glue gun that I got at Home Depot. If you have one of these, you want to be super careful because it's super hot and scalding to the touch. My fingertips know it well. I'm just going to lay that bling wrap once I set that glue on there. You just want to be mindful of the power button, the cord inputs, and the sensor. So you may have to do a little cutting, but it's super easy. So we're just going around here making sure that that lays well. If it doesn't lay well, pull it up, do it again. It's not worth doing if you don't do it right. Make sure you don't get glue inside the gap where the turntable turns, because you don't want things to get stuck. And just to reiterate once again, you want to make sure that you cut that bling so that you don't block the power button, the cord input, or the sensor that the remote needs, all right? Just making sure you remember that. Did you think we were going to leave the top side of that neglected? Absolutely not. I'm doing the same thing. I only needed one strip of bling, and I'm gluing that and just running it around that top side before we lay the mirror. Again, be mindful of that opening. You don't want to get glue inside there. This was actually really funny because my E6000, you know, I don't waste nothing. And my E6000, I had somehow punctured it so the glue wasn't coming out. So I ended up cutting off the bottom of it, and I am desperately squeezing every drop of glue I can get out of there from the bottom of that, spreading it along the mirror as best I can. You really just want to spread this, and then I'm taking my construction grade glue gun, laying that hot glue all around it in swirls and squiggles before I lay it. Again, just be careful because this thing gets really hot. Yep, see it smoking? Definitely don't want to start a fire, and you definitely want to be careful because it is hot to the touch. But we're just laying it on there, and then you're going to press down and make sure that you press down firmly so that things adhere, all right? And that should stay and last for a good long while. And here it is. You see how easy that was? Took no time at all. That probably would take you all of 15 minutes to get that done. I just threw one of the shoes that I had worked on for a client's wedding on top to show it to you rotating, but I love how this came out. Now, don't get this twisted. This is not a clickbait tutorial where I just showed you how I upgraded my turntable. I promised to talk entrepreneurialism, so let's do it. If you are a wedding designer, a party planner, an event designer, if you're hosting your own event, you know how awesome it can be to put a cake on a rotating stand and have that cake on display. The decoration options are unlimited. It's going to be up to you. I kept this one simple because I am using it as a turntable, but I plan to bring you more of these, showing you some different decorative options. You can invest in these and then turn around and resell them for a lot more money. Yes, it's a $90 investment up front, but so worth it. Think of the crystals you can put on here. Think of the things you can do with it. Think of how classic this can become. And if you are an event rentals person, this will be great for your inventory. You can decorate them in several different colors. You can go all out, make them as cheaply or as expensive as you want to. People go crazy for things like this. The work of our hands are blessed, so do not underestimate your talents and your skills. Again, I kept this one simple, but I'm definitely going to be back with something a little more extravagant when I have the time. There's so much that I can see happening with this. This is sure to spruce up any event or make any display for a photographer absolutely phenomenal. Again, the remote has so many different turn functions and features. This thing can do so much and make any event super lively. I definitely recommend it. Don't quite know if I'm going to use this at my wedding, depending on the groom's cake that my husband decides on. But you remember, I already made that beautiful mini cake stand. So we'll see, but I wanted to show you this, give you some ideas. I hope that this sparks your creativity, and I would love to see your designs for it. They do come in other sizes that are a little bit cheaper. This is about 13 inches in diameter. Actually, it's like 12.9. The mirror is 12.95, something like that. So it's just a tanch, as my sister from Tennessee would say. It's just a tanch, a little bit wider than the actual circumference, but you can't really tell. So again, it's up to you how you want to decorate this. I can see you putting hanging crystals on it, making this fabulous, putting some risers on it. You can do so much with this. Don't sleep on it. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. As always, remember, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. And don't let anybody tell you that the work of your hands isn't worthy, because God blesses all things that we do. Our creative energy deserves to be in the earth, and we need you. We need the work of your hands. Until next tutorial, be blessed.